Hi guys, I'm back and today I'm going to do a little mini video thing of experiences with piercings. I'm going to tell you my whole story about how it was getting the piercing done. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the belly button piercing today. This will answer all your questions hopefully, plus my other videos can answer them as well. Okay, so getting a belly button piercing, I was a little nervous at first because it was my first one, and I went to this place called Ink City in where I live, and I walked in, told them what I wanted to get done. The guy goes to the back and he starts getting his cleaning stuff and he's cleaning the little room or whatever, and the other guy is giving me this paperwork, and it's like I have to check off that I'm not drunk, I'm not taking any drugs, and if I am under 18, my mom has to sign it. And then he asks for our licenses, so he gets both copies of our licenses. He scans them in to his little scanner so he can keep it on file to make sure that it is my mom and that she's okay with me getting this done and everything. And I sign my name. That's the hardest part because you're so nervous. It's hard to hold the pen when you sign it. And then the guy says he's ready for you, so I go back there and I'm standing up or whatever, and he's telling me all the aftercare instructions, which I do have in a video over here. I have tons of videos on how to take care of it. And then he has me stand on this little, doctor's seating, that thing you lay down on. I stand there, he makes me lift my shirt up, and he takes a purple pen, and he looks and measures, and he dots right where it's going to be. And then he looks over it again, just to make sure that it's fine. Then he tells me to lay down, and of course my shirt's still pulled up, and he grabs his little clampers or pliers or whatever, he grabs those, and he lines them up with where the purple dots are, and he clamps it. And at that point I was getting really nervous. I was like, oh, he's gonna do it, it's gonna hurt so bad. The clamps hurt. They hurt. The clamps hurt. And he kept squeezing them on purpose. He's like, I'm squeezing them so you'll feel numb so it won't hurt you and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever you have to do. So he just keeps squeezing him like, eh. And finally he takes the needle. Of course I'm not going to watch, and he tells me, just like the doctor does when you're little, blow out the birthday candles or whatever. So I do. I blow out, and before I know it, it's already through. Don't even feel it. I mean, I felt that little pop, like I knew it went through, but it didn't hurt at all, like no pain. So you should not fear this piercing. And then I looked down. If you're afraid of needles, don't look down. To see this big needle sticking out of me with a little cork on the end, that way it won't fall out. And then he takes the jewelry, he twists off the top ball, and he lines up the ball with the end of the needle. And as he's pulling the needle out, he's pushing it through. That way it goes in one smooth motion. And then he twists on the ball, make sure it's tight, checks it over a couple more times, swabs it down, cleans it, makes sure it's fine. And then he sprays the H2 Ocean stuff that I tell all you guys about, and recommends that I go and buy it. So after that, I thank him and stuff. He actually doesn't sell the H2 Ocean, so I actually had to go to this place, Zero Gravity, like 2 blocks down to buy it. And at first I didn't buy it because he told me Bactine was okay. I went and actually bought Bactine, which is not really for piercings. I kept spraying with the Bactine for like 3 days, and it was very red and irritated because Bactine is for healing, wounds that are meant to close, not for healing open wounds that close around jewelry. So I went back and asked him if I should get the H2 Ocean. He said, well, yeah, if you should get the H2 Ocean then. So I'm like, okay. So I bought some of the clear soap and the H2 Ocean. It was like $6 a bottle, little bottle, and carried it in my purse, and I'd spray it about 3 times a day at school. And so far this piercing has been really nice. It's a very common one, of course, especially if you go to the beach. All the girls have theirs with their bikini. I gotta get my belly flatter because it doesn't look that good. But yeah, it's a very common piercing. It's very nice and it didn't hurt a bit. So that's my experience with the belly ring. And thank you guys for watching.